Hello everyone, ciao a tutti. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna talk about the Oliver, and we're gonna answer a question from Natalie and Mike. Actually, two questions. The first one that they ask is, what do we do with our garbage, and do we have an adequate system? So this hanging basket that we have, we bought it at Amazon, and it works pretty good for us. It's much different from home. It's obviously not a 13-gallon trash thing, but it works. We go to Walmart, we buy groceries, and after we put them away, we go through the bags and separate the ones with holes and the one from the ones without holes. And we use exclusively bags without holes to line the basket, and the bags that we have with holes we just gather and we keep them and recycle them the next time we go to another Walmart. So that works really well. They fit perfectly and they do the job. So yes, it works. We have to empty the bag every day or every other day, and that's the only difference. So the second question was, how do we pack and store food for a long trip in such a small space? And well, we have different places. We have a very big pantry. It doesn't seem like it, but it is pretty big, and it holds a lot of food, and you can have a lot of can and dry, and I'm sorry for the mess. I hung my spices here. They're not all of them, I have more, but hung some here, and I really love it. And so we have a nice pantry and then more space in the cabinets. And yes, the refrigerator, I smiled when I read your questions, Natalie, because that was my biggest concern when we were thinking about buying an Oliver. The refrigerator was just too small for me, and I couldn't wrap my head around it either, because I also have a huge refrigerator at home. And then, my God, I'm like, how am I gonna do it? And we eat a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits. And so I had to learn. Basically, you're gonna have to go shopping a little more often. Definitely, if you want fresh. And then it depends on what kind of camping you're looking to do. We really like boondocking, and if you adapt the way you eat a little bit, when we're camping, we don't eat the same way we eat at home. I do a lot fresher at home, and I cook a lot more. When you're camping and your goal is boondocking and staying out in the boonies the longest time possible, you have to give something, and so we give on the food. So if we're planning on staying out for 10 days, we're gonna eat a lot more sandwiches than we eat at home. And simpler food, hot dogs. We don't have any special diet. We try to eat clean, but it gets a little more difficult, when we're boondocking. But we eat a lot of beans and rice. We have pasta and quinoa, and that stuff that stores well and doesn't have to be refrigerated. So yes, it takes some adapting, but it does work. And no, we could not have another freezer or refrigerator in the truck, because it would create more logistical problems with the batteries and the electricity. No. So what we have has to be enough. And like I said, don't worry about it. You adapt, and you'll find as you go along that it's not as hard as you thought it would be. So it works well. So we hope we answered your questions in a satisfactory manner. Please, if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. We'll be happy to answer. Any questions that you have about the Oliver or anything, please ask away. So I hope this was informative and you enjoyed it. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.